Hi, I'm Dr. Amy Climer, and in this video I'm going to teach you about synchronous and asynchronous sessions in virtual Climer cards, what the difference between the two are, and how to set them up and how to use them. Okay, so first thing you're going to do is log into your Climer Cards account, and then you're going to navigate over to My Sessions on the left-hand side here. And once you get there, you'll see all your recent sessions, or you can also just start with a new session. So I'm just going to do that. I'm going to create a new session. And in this new session, there are a number of questions that you need to answer as you set up the session. And the second one here is the one we're looking at right now. The choice is the session can be accessed synchronously only, which is the default, or you can allow groups to access the session anytime, so asynchronously. So the difference is if the session is synchronous, that means that you as the facilitator must be logged into your account in order for anyone to access that session. You have to be logged into your account and you have to enter into this particular session. And then whatever you're seeing, whatever question, whatever prompt you're on, that's what participants will see. I'll show you that in a minute. And then if you toggle it over and you can allow the groups to access the session anytime, that means you could send a link to the session before you're in person with the students or after, as either pre-work or post-work, and then they can access the questions anytime and respond. So let me show you what I mean. I'm going to go into a session that I've already created, this demo session here, and I'm going to enter into this session. So right now, I'm live in the session. This session has several different questions in here. So I'm just going to go here to this first question. So I'm live in the session. Now, if I put the link, let's say we were in a Zoom session together, a Zoom call. If I put the link in the chat, you could access this session right now. And because I am on this first question of select a card that represents a goal you have for your virtual sessions, that's what you would see as a participant if you were a participant in my Zoom class. And when you go to the Climer Cards link, this is what you're going to see. Now, as a facilitator, I can toggle up top here and click Next Prompt. And then I now see a different question with different cards. And whatever I see as a facilitator, the participants will see as well. That's a synchronous session. That is the default. That option is with all the accounts, basic and above. In order to do an asynchronous session, you do need to have the pro level account or more. And in order to do that, let's say I exited out of the session and I changed it to asynchronous. To do that, I'm going to just click on Edit Details. And I'm going to access this, allow this to be accessed anytime, hit submit. And now what would happen is if I copied the link and if I opened up a new, I'm just going to go to an incognito window in Zoom and I open this up. So now I'm acting as a participant. So what's going to happen now as the participant, I'm going to see these arrows at the top. And so as a participant, I can toggle through all of the questions that are in here and answer them. And then I can click on the card, make a response. I can also see everybody else's responses and so forth. So that's if it's asynchronous. That means I can do that as a participant at any time that I want. And if you want to change that, all you need to do is convert it back to a synchronous session, and then participants won't be able to access it unless you're live in there and if they have the link. All right, if you have any questions about how to use this, feel free to reach out to us at Climer Cards and have fun with this, play with this. Think about when would it make the most sense to use this synchronously where it's live, like, you're in a Zoom session or an online course where you're doing live synchronous sessions. You could use this in a hybrid workshop. You could use this in person as long as people had devices with them. Or would it make sense maybe as some pre-work or post-work where you have everyone go in and answer a question or two, either before or after you do a training with them or before a coaching session or so forth. All right, have fun with it.